With your weather bug forecast from coast to coast, I'm meteorologist Gretchen Mishik. The heat and humidity is on the rise across the Central Plains, the Upper Midwest, and the Ohio River Valley. With temperatures well into the 90s, heat indices will be climbing into the low 100-degree range, and that includes portions of the Upper Midwest through the Central Plains and those areas south of the Great Lakes. High pressure across portions of the Carolinas and into Virginia will be bringing some warm weather to those locations, while most of the stormy weather has stayed to the north. Storms that impacted portions of the upper Midwest late last night and early this morning will continue to advance down toward the southeast, bringing some stormier weather to places like Chicago heading into the afternoon today. And then by tomorrow, that storm threat will be impacting an area stretching from Ohio all the way back into the southern portion of Nebraska and into Kansas. So some stormy weather for those areas, but that wet weather certainly not bringing a whole lot of relief from the heat. But drier air will eventually be moving in for those areas to the north. So temperature-wise, it is certainly feeling uncomfortable for places like St. Louis. We do have a heat advisory in effect there. 97 degrees will be the actual temperature, but of course factor in the humidity, and it is going to feel much warmer than that. 90s from Chicago all the way down to the Dallas area, our nation's capital in Washington, and Atlanta also looking at high temperatures in the 90s. A little bit more comfortable for locations in the west. We're at 77 in Billings, 88 in Denver, and then heading into the second half of the weekend, slightly cooler across the upper Midwest, back into the 80s for Chicago, but triple-digit heat in Dallas, 95 with a chance of storms in New Orleans, and 95 in Atlanta.